All right, welcome back to the Absolute Universe, Absolute Superman. We're going to do issue 8. Last issue, we learned about Brainiac's origin story. So now we're going to see more of Superman's side. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let's head in. We start with Omega Men fighting Ra's al Ghul. Director Al Ghul, they're ready for you now. This man is going on an earnings call while surviving being stabbed, fighting the Omega Men, attempting to kill him. Like, this is crazy. He's like, we mustn't keep the investors waiting. I have to talk to them while also murdering these people. And apparently, his investors love it. In case you're not able to hear, sir, the investors are roaring with their approval. Security's outside the quarters. You don't need to. I'm just going to beat the shit out of them and kill them. Welcome to the city of tomorrow, boys. He smashes one through the table, throws one against his, armory, has one of them dunked in a tank. Ra's al Ghul goes on a spiel about what he believes in and why he does the things he does. With the advancements brought about through Project Brainiac, that day of resurrection is close at hand. Soon Lazarus will rise from its tomb, reinvigorated like a newborn baby. The one that he threw into a pit got de-aged all the way to a baby. A lifetime ago, the name Ra's al Ghul struck fear into the hearts of the masses and their masters. The demon's head, they called me. But like Lazarus, I was reborn. You may call me the God's head. The God with the power to heal the lame, to restore the old, to save this planet from the billions of leeches who would bleed it dry. My only regret is that I have no son through which to do this. And then he drops the baby. So this Brainiac, or not this Brainiac, this Ra's al Ghul is upset that he doesn't have an heir to the throne. I mean, that's kind of like our main Ra's al Ghul. He didn't have an heir to the throne. He just really wanted Batman. But he said he doesn't have an heir yet. Until my next quarter, my dear friends of the League of Shareholders, Lazarus means salvation. Lazarus means sustainability and the power of sacrifice. It means hope. He gonna want Superman, dog. He gonna want his son as Superman. He's not gonna want Batman because Batman. This isn't Batman's comic. This is Superman's comic. I would take Batman as my son. I mean, he's got a terrible life. He's already got a mom though. But speaking of Superman, we pick back up with him, and he's meeting Ma Kent in her senior living center. She doesn't remember him, but he is just talking to her. He brings her seashells from all 5 oceans. You always wish you could see them. And then she freaks out, wakes up. Jonathan, is that you? Jonathan? No. Jonathan's gone. It's okay. I'm Kal-El. Do you remember me? It's Kal-El. And then she starts freaking out more, so he leaves before anybody can come in. So walking through the street, he gets intercepted by 2 people, Jimmy Olsen and Lois Lane. Do you have no shame? Are you kidding me? I've got more than I know what to do with, but it's not why we're here, Superman. I'm from the Omega Men. I've been sent to. Yeah, I don't care. What do you want? And then Lois Lane comes out of the shadows again. I'm sorry to do this here. I realize what this town means to you, or what it might have been if they let you stay here, but they kicked you out instead. Blah, 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 blah. But believe me when I say I'm here alone, not as an agent of Lazarus, just Lois Lane. And then those two get into an argument again, just like they always do. And he's like, God, and he just leaves. I mean, I would too. It's pretty annoying dealing with Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen just constantly fighting. So Lois gives another speech, hopefully to get his favor. 3 years ago, there was a church down the street that caught fire, only for that fire to somehow freeze, saving everyone. 2 years ago, a Smallville school bus was dragged from a lake with no one around. Last fall, the Ferguson family on Hutchinson Road swore they were pulled to safety from a tornado. I know why you keep coming back here. The Kent family farm. By all accounts, they were lovely people. Lazarus took that from you. But since then, you've been searching for a place to belong, running from one continent to the other. I think you're looking for someone to trust, and I think that might be... Are you even here? And then Jimmy gets his speech about why they should join the Omega Man instead. Blah, 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 blah. Or Lazarus destroyed the city, yada, yada. The master you serve, blah, 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 blah. Each one wants to have Superman fight for the other. Superman's like, God, these suck. And then so goes on. These two are perfect representations of their planet's dominant physiology. Prodigious mouths and diminutive ears. Kal-El, neither of these individuals should be. And then he jumps down. I'm here because of Peacemaker Smith. He murdered innocent people in Pakistan. I came here in hopes of crack. Somebody gets shot. He gets hit by a kryptonite bullet. And this is probably the first time he's actually felt vulnerable. Do you see the sniper? Who is firing? What do you mean? Who do you think it is? It's the Lazarus Corps, asshole. And so, rightly so, Jimmy's like, you're a traitor. You suck. Which, I mean, to be fair, they are the big enemy. But again, after like the 8th time arguing, they come together and say that we need to save Superman. He is the biggest miracle that we have. The Peacemakers start following his blood trail with our boy, Christopher Smith, walking out. All Peacemakers secure the perimeter, waste whoever's helping him. If any of you humps to even touch Superman, I will feed you your own rifle. So he's a mixture of like Metallo Brainiac. He's got like Brainiac algorithm inside of him. Brainiac's talking to him through his brain, and he's wearing the Metallo suit. He couldn't have gone far. You hit him in the chest, center mass. It's an honor working on this operation with you. And then Smith makes a connection to the bullet so that he can find it. I'm guessing he's tracking it by radiation because it does have, it's like super irradiated. In a family drugstore, that's where they took him. They leave him on the floor. I've seen slugs bounce off him like spitballs. What do they shoot him with? Well, Lazarus means innovation, right? And Soul tells him it's great difficulty extracting this projectile. No, that's impossible. And then Christopher Smith locates the bullet, smashes through the building. He picks Superman up, throws him through the wall. Let me hear it to you, tough guy. Give me a good one, just like the rest of those animals back in Pakistan. I want to hear you laugh. Starts beating the tar out of him. And Superman, using what power he's got left, gets up, punches him. Peacemaker Smith's abilities appear to have been significantly upgraded. The solar energy in your cells is being rapidly depleted by the bullet's radiation. This fight could kill you. I must end this quickly, attempting to disable the implants. Kal-El, this bullet is of Kryptonian origin. The planet's irradiated remains. And then Smith gets one good haymaker off, punches him in the face where he falls down. And then Lane intercepts. Peacemakers, arrest this man. Smith is a murderer. And they say, no, actually, you're probably going to get arrested. Lower your weapon. I don't know how Lois thought that would work. That was like the worst idea ever. But the townspeople show up. You guys got to get out of Smallville. This is our town. And Chris Smith is also losing his mind. We see one of the Peacemakers come up and say, Lazarus Corps wants us to take him in alive. We should just grab him. And he grabs the other Peacemaker's throat. And he's like, no one tells me how to keep this peace. And then Superman gets back up. You should have stayed away from Kansas. Unlocking solar reserves, initiating tornado mode. I just punched you 1,000 times in 30 seconds. Stay down. And Peacemaker says, all that power, and look at you afraid of your own rage. All those people in Orangey Town, I mowed them down. Lazarus promoted me for it. You got a bullet in you. All because you held back. It's too late. It's my turn to laugh now, pal. And then he shoots Superman multiple times. Soul's going crazy in Superman's ear, and Superman's just taking multiple bullets. And Peacemaker goes on, that's God's secret. Brainiac told me. God says all we got to do is save the world, is murder a whole bunch of people. Lazarus means life. And then it's at this point Brainiac interferes. You forget yourself, Peacemaker. You belong to Brainiac. I'm watching you, always watching. You were tasked with don't killing Superman, so don't do it. So he's off now. He gets shocked, passed out, laying on the floor for a minute. And then Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen run up. Oh, jeez, man. They shot him full of holes. No shit, man. Superman's like, you guys just got to get out of here. Like, don't deal with this. And then Jimmy calls in a boom. So is this a boom tube? Because that's pretty crazy that they have a boom tube. So the Omega Men run, grab Superman, extract him, and then Lois tries to come, and they're like, no, not you. What are you doing? You're not coming. You weren't invited to the birthday party, Lois Lane. You're still part of Lazarus. We're here to save the world. You guys suck. And then they arrest Lois Lane. So that's the end of that issue. We'll see what happens with everybody next issue. I would say it's pretty stupid of Brainiac to be like, hey, I'm going to take you out, Peacemaker Smith. I would just shock him and be like, all right, now take him in. But no, they all kind of fumbled. They didn't really work together that well. Anyways, see you next time. Peace out.